to try and get this on video if I can come out on the long end of the stick here. I'm throwing a 1/16 ounce lead head with a 2-inch grub. And again, the water's 47 degrees. There's 8 million little bitty thread fins back here. This happens all the time. And again, I can't underestimate, and I don't want you to underestimate. This is the best way I ever had explained to me. You think, well, a big old striper, you gotta have a big old bait. Nothing wrong with big baits, and if I was striper fishing, I'd dedicate 1 or 2 rods to a big gizzard to try and get that big bite. But it's amazing how many times these things, because they're so in tune to those little bitty threads, they'll eat a little bait. Now, what I've done here, I don't think this is an exceptionally large fish. It's just I'm underpowered. I have gone to the proverbial gunfight. I don't even have a pea shooter. I got a little bitty crappie fairy one here. An incredible amount of strength in my 4-pound test. Thank goodness I got a good drag. A lot of battery. We're just going to follow this fish until one of us gets tired. The biggest problem you get with this stuff is we've got a massive number 4 hook in our jig, and we got to hope it's strong enough and it's got enough bite in this fish to hold him. But definitely a striper. No way a bass is going to move that much. Because the fish from where I'm hooked him now, I don't know, we've gone a couple 100 feet. And I think we're going to go a couple 100 more. But you know, with this light tackle, this is all you can do. Because if I try and stop him, that won't work. Not with, even with bigger tackle. So we're going to let him do that till he gets tired. Hopefully the line and the hook hold. Fairly clean back here. I'm not too worried. It's not like I got standing timber. We're only in about 6 feet of water here. So we're just going to follow him and see what happens. So stay along for the ride. And I think the main thing is with this, you just got to keep good pressure on him. So many times that little hook might not be in him well. If we don't have pressure on it, the hook just falls out. But we'll see. Man, he's not even, I don't even know if he knows I'm up here. This little bitty rock. It's a hook, but you know what? You'd be surprised how many of them I actually do land if you're just patient. The old fish is working hard. He's burning a lot of energy. He's going to get tired. So far, the tide hasn't turned in my favor, though. Oh, I got 3 feet of line back. Man, I know he's got to get tired. My arm's getting tired. All right, we'll see what happens. The other key to this light tackle, too. You have to check your line all the time. You know, obviously a fish like this puts a lot of stress on all the line, the tackle, the whole thing. Even if you don't get a brazen, just with him moving that quick and pulling your line over the guides, that can cause enough heat to start your line, the deterioration process. And when you got 4-pound test, you don't have a lot of give. 4 turns into 3 or 2 or 1. So just maintain your line. But good stuff. We'll see. Oh, goodness gracious. He's not even slowing down. We're going about 2 miles an hour, and he's going about 4, and he hasn't missed a lick since we stuck him. Okay. I keep thinking I'm getting a little line back. I'm not. Look, it's going to take me so long, the buzzards are even starting to follow me. Goodness, that's not good. Go on, get out of here, buzzard. Uh-oh, he just turned a little bit. And then he turned around and kept going, so here we go. Well, the good news is he's going to pull me back the ramp. I won't have to burn any gas to get home. $4 a gallon, he's going to save me a couple bucks. I'm actually gaining, finally, a little bit of line. Okay, you can make me eat my words. Well, there was another one one just surfaced right here in front of me. Okay, we're gaining some line now. A little bit of progress. This is really pretty common though, crappie fishing, shooting a jig under a dock, little minnow under a float, boom, there he is. You just don't ever discount. The best way I ever heard it explained to me, a big fish can and eat a small bait. And I had a charter boat captain tell me in Florida one time we were catching some grouper, little bitty baits. He said, always remember, an elephant will eat a peanut. He just has to eat a lot of it. Well, a striper will eat a little bait, and he just has to eat a lot more to get full. My goodness. All right. I got a little bit of line back. Now, there it goes again. But we're going to be patient. We probably got just as much time as he does. Tighten up a little bit, not too much. Tighten up too much, we'll have a big one that got away store. He's slowing down now. I think he's getting tired. All right, yeah, we're getting some line back now. Oh, he's rubbing something. There's some grass down here where the lake was down. I see him running through it. Not good. We don't need that. He's coming up a little bit. I'd like to see him get up on the surface. Then I don't have to worry about him rubbing the line on the grass or anything else on the bottom. You know, that 4-pound test just cannot take any punishment. Oh man. There he's coming up now. Maybe we'll at least get a glimpse of him. I haven't seen him yet. The fish has gone a full football field and some chains since we hooked him. I'm sure he's wondering what the heck's going on. I don't know how much he feels with this little bitty rod. Alright, this is, other than when I first took him, I only had about 6 feet of line out. So this is as close as I've been to him since that point. Still haven't seen him. The water here is only 9 feet deep, so he can't be too far down there. Right, come on up here, buddy. Oh man, I saw just a glimpse of color. Alright, come on, buddy, come on. Man, we've had this fish on forever. Every time I see just a flash of color, but I can't tell how big. It's so hard to gauge how big he is on this little tackle. Everything's big. All right, come on, fish, pop up there. Man, my arm really is getting tired. All right, here he comes. Come on up here. Let me get him done, show you, big boy. Oh, same thing. I see him, barely see him flash down there. Looks like a pretty good sized fish, though. Coming around this way. I still haven't got a good look at him. Unbelievable. This is good stuff. Oh, there he is. Nice fish. Yeah. For an ultralight fish, he's a nice one. Look at the jig stuck right there in the corner of his jaw. Look at that. All right, surely we've gone this far. Surely we can get him up here. That's the whole key of this light tackle. You have to catch the fish on his terms, not yours. Down in this direction. Say ah one time. All right, there you go. Cold water, light tackle. If you're patient, you can catch them on that little stuff, and sometimes you'll get bites because of that light tackle that you won't get otherwise. So, it was a nice bonus bite. It was fun. We were lucky everything held up. I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee and rest my arm.